down. So, okay, I've said this to other guys as well. This is your first post, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need, before this, to have some sort of, you know, initial thoughts that before you started doing everything. Because this is your first post.
Yeah.
I don't really know what this is linking to. Obviously, it's a music video analysis, but what was the purpose of this?
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so maybe you could add to this. And I think before this, you can have... Some people did, like, brainstorms within your group. Do you remember you started to do that?
I don't.
Yes, so when you first had your kind of like, when you got into your group and you were like, right, what do we want to do?
Oh, yeah, the brainstorm,
that brainstorm, something like that, so that I know, you know, what you came for. Because you could also put stuff, because you were thinking about a different genre of music first, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so put that in your log. In your log. Treat this like a production log. So, you know, we initially were going to do... What were you going to do?
We were going to do like hip hop rap sort of thing, weren't we? And then it changed to this. So I should put that on there, really, shouldn't I? How we changed our plan.
Yeah, so you could put that on there. Why did you decide to not do it? Yeah, all of that. And then you can start to say, right, so we have chosen to do a rock band, and we're going to do this for, you know, our video, and this for our digipack. Okay, so I can see what you're trying to do. Yeah. Okay, so and so every time you post something, just put like a little conclusion as to why you've done this. So why did you look at the Tenacious D video?
Because it was Miss Whittaker's homework.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We had to do that or Jay-Z's 99 Problems.
Okay, so why did you... So you were just analysing the video itself?
Yeah, you just had to analyse it. Yeah, that was all.
Did you get anything from it? So you've also looked at genre, star power, narrative...
Goodwin's theory. Like, we had to apply like how... To show like how... music videos do follow like theory and how some don't and that. So yeah, I just had to apply that really. Okay, so you've put here, you've explained what you're applying, but could you then say, is any of this applicable to your group? Like, did you and at the end you could relate it to what you're doing. So if you decided actually there's quite a strong narrative in the Tenacious D video, are you going for the same thing with yours? Cause we are, and I could look at that. Yeah, so just a little conclusion, just similar to this, like a little paragraph. So we actually decided to go for a really, you know, strong narrative in it, and all of this sort of things, how it's relating to what you're doing. Okay, so is this? So you'd also done Arctic Monkeys one? Yeah, Arctic Monkeys. I didn't have a chance to put because I used that Glogstar, like a new software sort of thing. Okay. I didn't have to put images on it, but I've got to do that as a separate post. Okay. So that's all just words. That's all words. So you can add something to this as well. Yeah, make this look a little bit prettier. Yeah. Okay. What is this? So this is your audience profile. Yeah. Okay. It's just there. I know I've got to do. I know I've got to go back and write about certain stuff. Yeah. So add to that as well. Yeah. What is this audience profile about? As well, because you're working in a group, say what you've contributed to it. Yeah. Be like, this is what we've done as a group. It was my idea to say this, or like we all kind of decided that this was something we wanted to include. But explain what your audience profile is about and the relevance it has for you again. With my post. Same with this. We did this as a group, and this is when we started to realise these are the things that we've taken from it, because you were saying, like just now you were saying, right, the idea of having the band on the front cover, you know, we could see that, you know, some do, some don't. So Oasis have got a picture of them on the band. You could do the same. Arctic Monkeys haven't got a picture of themselves on their first album, but maybe there is inside. Something like that, So how did that help you? Right. I think you are missing. Are you missing some posts from Leanne's side of the video? Leanne's side. What are you missing? Digipacks. That's my side. Yeah, I meant so music video analysis. You might do like 4 on your genre, and I've only done Arctic Monkeys in that genre so far. Okay. So I need to do another 3 more of them. I think that's about it really. All I need to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's still looking in terms of how many posts. Most people in the other group are looking at about 20 to 30 posts, so you need to kind of catch up on these. Add to these again, mood board. Yeah, I know. You know, what was the point of the mood board? Yeah. So add to that. Is this is another audience profile? Is it? Why? No, the other one. I actually can't remember now. But that's like the one that was done with Leanne. Okay, so what's the other one? Oh, that was your brief, wasn't it? Okay, so that's your brief. This is your audience profile. Same again. Add to that.
So what is this bit here? Cultural industry.
That's the cultural industry. Yet learnt about. That was like our very first lesson last year. Yeah, talk about find like an artist who hasn't been taken into the like hasn't. It was someone's theory. I can't remember whose theory it was.
Okay.
I spoke about it.
Is it here? Adorno and
yeah, like how like the industry sort of changes you and like and yet try and find like an artist who hasn't been changed by a record label company.
Okay.
So I sat out One Direction, like they was like all put together and problem for money, like yeah, try and find an artist, and I found like I know about The Weeknd, and I know like he hasn't been changed at all. Like when he first started, he just stayed the same, like because he signed with his own record label company. So
brilliant. Okay, so you've kind of put this into just like bullet points. I feel like maybe you could expand on this a little bit, because even you just talking about it now, you're saying a bit more than what you've got in your blog, okay? Because you need to use this as a way of selling everything that you know and everything that you're doing, because like this is the bit that's getting marked, not what you're saying now. So I think that this, you need to expand on this a little bit more. So you know, because you're saying you've got all these points,
but then I can explain it more and make it more look professional sort of thing.
Yeah, I think you need to explain this more, you know, because so you put he signed with his own record label. You can then say, even use your example of One Direction as maybe like a counter argument. You know, they were a very manufactured band through something like the X Factor, as opposed to this, who's a guy who signed up to his own record label that he's made himself. You know, kind of make this a little bit stronger, because you've just gone for bullet points. Write a little bit more to it, and because as well, I quite like the artist that you've chosen as well. It's quite different from what other people have done. So expand on that a bit more. So this is the digipacks that you've looked at on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain which ones did you find were useful, what wasn't useful, and that this is something you've done on your own, because you've done this digipack on your own. The other ones obviously was a group project, so you got to select these. And like, why did you choose these ones? What did you like? So this Nirvana one looks quite interesting as well.
Yeah, I do like that one.
So it's got an
it's different. Yeah, it's got my brother's. I've got that at home.
You've got it at home?
It's in the loft. It's my brother. It's not mine. It's my brother's.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it comes. It's like a proper aluminium case, like that big, and like it's proper collectible, isn't it? Like you want to look after it.
That's so cool. Why add that onto this? Be like, my brother's got it. Ask your brother why did be like, how much did you pay for it? Why did you buy it?
I think it's quite expensive as well. He got it for Christmas. So.
Okay, so you could put that in there. Be like, I chose this one because I know my brother's got it at home. He got it as like a Christmas present. So as well, it's this idea
I texted him because obviously he moved out. I was like, have we still got it? And he was like, yeah, I've still got it. Obviously, like he still wants to collect it. And I said to him, he's got to bring it over, because I did want to take a photo of it, like all laid out, like everything that comes in it. Because obviously I was only younger, so I can't really remember what was in it.
That's I honestly, please put that on there. Yeah, that would be really good, and that will show that you're kind of understanding as well. This idea of the digipack as kind of a commodity, like you know, it's selling to people like your brother, who obviously was he a big Nirvana fan? Yeah. So you know, remember what we said. Like that's what your digipack needs to do as well.
Exactly.
Okay. Have you thought about anything like this, like maybe putting it in a case?
Yeah, I did. That's what I did want. I was going to ask you about that, because I do like the idea of putting it in like something different, but I don't know how you can do it. Like, because obviously you're not actually making the thing, are you?
Oh, you missed last lesson. Yeah. Okay, so what you're actually going to do is you have got the opportunity. You can make it.
Oh, right.
Okay, and those who, because I think only one person has ever actually made it.
Yeah.
So I want to say, if you actually make it and you do something like this, yours is going to stand out so much, especially if you can reference that Nirvana had done something similar.
Yeah, because that was the whole point, to take references from other bands and then make your own and stuff. So.
Do you think you could possibly make it?
Yeah, I can, because it's not really, all you've got to do, I've just got to get like an aluminium case sort of thing, and I can put the images on that, and that's all. I'll give it a go.
That sounds so good. Honestly, if you could do that, that would be really impressive. No one else has had that sort of thought.
Yeah.
Some people are thinking, actually, I want to make mine and do this to it, but that would really stand out and it would look really impressive.
Yeah, I did find like quite a lot of bands, well, not a lot of bands. Well, I found I'd done one on like Kaiser Chiefs. Their one that came in a box as well. Box. Like it's not aluminium, but it's still like they've done like another box thing.
Box, yeah. So that could be quite simple. If you think about it, that's not even that difficult to make. If you're just print it out on a card and just make it into a box. Like the actual construction of it won't be too difficult. No. But it would really, really be special. I might actually show this to the other classes, because I think you've actually found some really good ones compared to the others. Like they kind of had this kind of basic. Like,
I had to find that. Take some from like the W drive sort of thing. Like, it's hard to find.
It is hard to find them, but when
I found a few.
Yeah, you found some.
I wanted to do Nirvana one definitely, because obviously I knew that I knew that one because I've got that one myself.
Yeah. If you could take a picture of it as well.
Yeah, I will, yeah. And then could try and get it on the weekend. I'll tell him to bring it over. He keeps forgetting.
Yeah. So. No, but that would be awesome. And I think you need to explain this a little bit more as well.
Yeah, I will.
But the presentation itself is great.
Yeah.
But then just add to this as well why you've chosen that and all of that, everything you just said. And you can say again, I really like the Nirvana and Kaiser Chiefs box thing. It's something I'm thinking of doing. Yeah? So that could be really good. Okay, so what is this? This is looking a little bit...
That was a pointless post. Okay. I think I started it and I didn't finish it, so...
It's not a pointless post, but you need to add to it.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I think I was saying I started on my phone and then I come off it and I didn't go back.
Okay, so that needs to be added to and expanded on as well. And if there's anything in between these, like, treat it like even if you just got a thought and you're like, you know, even if every lesson you could add to it. So this lesson we actually booked out, you know, when we're going to...
I recorded, like, I've got to record the conversation of booking the music video, but I recorded a conversation with Jack about a photographer.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I can put that up. But like, we've got to go back to the music department Tuesday, so I'll record that conversation of booking it then.
Brilliant.
And I can put it up on the blog.
Really good. Okay, really good. You've got loads of ideas. You're not showing me this on your blog, okay? No. It feels like you've really thought about it, but you need to, you know, I'm not going to remember all of our conversations, so I need to just look at your blog and be like, oh, yeah, no, I remember that you did that. Okay, so is this you've done another one?
That's a note. That's just like a class notes that we had to do.
Class notes? Okay, that's fine. Maybe you can add some and make it a little bit prettier as well.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Record labels? Okay, but, you know, you could add pictures and stuff to this as well. Yeah,
that's all just class notes.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think there's just the little things you can expand on and in between certain things as well. I feel like, yours does look like it's missing a few things. So you got your green screen analysis. So what did you did do Watch the Throne?
I don't Watch the Throne, yeah. It's only because Kanye West is my favourite artist, so I thought I'd just do that.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, just explain a little bit why you chose that one.
Yeah, I will, I do like a song underneath it, writing about it.
Yeah. So, and I mean, even like these sorts of shots here, when you were talking about, right, we don't really want a cheesy band photo, but, you know, something like this, like just a portrait or something, could be more interesting as well. So even look back on what you've done and, like, try to draw ideas if you're feeling a bit stuck now. So, Drake, what is this about?
Oh, yeah, that's, we had to do, like, another artist. It was for Miss Whitaker's lesson, I can't remember.
Okay.
Like, it was all about the artist and analysing their website and then... Their music video you have to talk about in the urban artwork. Okay,
so this again, this is out of your genre.
Yeah.
So why did you choose to do an artist outside your genre?
Oh, I can't remember. This was like last year, like when we first started. I don't know. We just had to pick. It wasn't nothing to do with our genre. We just had to pick an artist just to. I don't know. Oh, it's on the. I can't remember what it was now.
Okay, so if you can't remember it. Like me or Leanne are going to remember it, so you need to write that on there, what relevance this has. Because even though it's outside of your genre, if there's something you like about it, say what that is and what you want to include, yeah?
Yeah.
Band name survey, okay. Yeah. Right. This is your band logo. Did you have any other stages of, like, coming to this point?
I think we might have done some... that played around with different fonts and that, which I need to put up.
Put those on there as well. I'd include those as well. And then, okay, and then this is your pitch. So you've got a few things that I think you need to add to this as well. Yeah. Okay, so you need to add this conversation. Okay, in terms of this list, have you done everything? You know that A3 initial digipack band that you drew?
That's in my bag. That's what I need to take a photo of.
Take a photo of that, put that on there as well, and then that's part of that planning. You've got a production log now as well. Fill that in. Take a picture, or you know you can do that online as well. You've got a couple focus. You're sitting in there at the moment discussing things. Take a flip camera. You can take this flip camera. Okay, and you can record that.
I can use my phone as well. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that could be useful as well. And then I can't see what the last thing is. Oh yeah, so basically there are a couple things that I think you do need to add as well.
Yeah, and strengthen up on
Yeah, and I think you can make it stronger because your ideas are very strong, but you're not reflecting that on your blog.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a few things that you can improve. I think it looks good. Okay, I think maybe you just need to add a little bit more. Treat it like a log. Every idea you have, put that on there. This is what we're doing next. Yeah? Happy?
Yeah. Good.